Hey guys, welcome back to Martin's Review, and this time we have here the MAFEX 143, the Amazing Spider-Man Ben Reilly, and this figure is a reissue from the recent reissues series of reissues from MAFEX. I'm finally able to get this to have this figure on my hands, and yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. Let's check out the box as always. Here, it's beautiful as always with MAFEX, with a photo of Ben Reilly here. A comic book draw here. Gotta pray for two things. He says, Amazing Spider-Man logo, MAFEX Medicom. Very beautiful on the side here. Very nice. Really like it. And we can see, of course, the figure with part of the accessories and a beautiful face from Ben Reilly. And on the side here, another side beautiful with an amazing pose. And on the back, some of the options for the figure, some web accessories added to the photos. Very nice indeed. So yeah, let's crack this up and up and let's see what is inside. Please, a kindly reminder, leave a like if you enjoy this kind of content and subscribe to my channel if you really like what I'm doing here. More will be coming. And this is how the figure looks out of the box with all of its accessories. And yeah, and great accessories as always, with plenty of accessories. Let's start with this pair of hands. Very nice here for the crawling hands. Very nice detail. Even the fingers are sculpted here for the web pattern on them. Very nice. Come with these plastic things to help don't miss the parts. Here another, but in this case are with the magnets. If you have a metal surface, you can put it on it and simulate the powers of the arachnic powers of Spider-Man. The sweeping hands, very nice, very beautiful, and a relaxed pair of hands. And here another pair of hands with a little pegs here to grab the mask when he is not wearing it, and here to grab the ones one of the accessory of the web accessories, a pair of shoes, a pair of feet with magnets. Very nice. I really like here how the web pattern and pop off. Very nice indeed. Let's see here. One of the heads, a more angry Spider-Man. Very nice detail. I think this is the same as the MAFEX 75, the Amazing Spider-Man. And let's check out this accessory, the mask off. Very nice indeed. And here we can see, yes, the little back hole. And of course, Ben Reilly's face here. Very nice. I really like it. Includes an extra neck piece. Very beautiful indeed. And the accessories with a web. Here we can put this on one of the hands, or maybe two, just like this. Looking very beautiful. And this for the wrist, when we want him to pulsing, sweeping, and a shorter one. So yeah, this is the figure with all of the accessories. Now let's check out the figure. And here we have the figure. Let's check it out. And it's very impressive. The job of MAFEX and the details and all of the web patterns are sculpted. Very beautiful indeed. I really like it. Really love it. Very nice indeed. And the moment I open the figure, I get really excited because, well, it feels the quality of the figure. But I have a couple of issues with it, and it's not a stranger to have a quality issues from MAFEX. It's a sad thing, but yeah, this is, I think, is mass produced, so yeah, failings will occur. And the issue I have with the figure is the articulation of the butterfly joint here, which I already tried to fix it first with hot water, which will screw up the paint here of the spider, um, and chip the paint out, and I have to fix it, and it's a hazard. I'm very sad with that. But yeah, as I said, I have to try to fix the articulation here because it wasn't moving at all. The figure how it is supposed. I tried to hot water the figure, but in the process, well, the paint starts to chipping out, as I mentioned before, and it didn't help. What I ended up doing was try to use some kind of sand and to sanding the articulation, the ball joint, and yeah, to try to make function this. And I think I managed to do it. As you can see, the paint here is chipping out, but yeah, this was impossible to move, and I think the ball joint was a little big, was thicker than is supposed, so the articulation here was no able to move at all. Like for example here, very nice the movement, but yeah, I fix it with a little cost, and I hope that the paint here doesn't chip it out again. But yeah, so putting aside that problem, the figure have great articulation as always, with the mouth and neck movement here, very nice indeed. He can look up that way, down like this, very nice. I'm afraid to try to move the diaphragm, but yeah, let's check out. Very nice elasticity from the character, of course, is Spider-Man. So yeah, you can see how I put some paint here, but it is almost unnoticeable. But yeah, here the figure squeeze, but here doesn't. Very beautiful. Yeah, great articulation from MAFEX, but have had some quality issues, questionable quality issues. So yeah, as I said, put it that aside, the QCs, well, I'm very happy with the figure, very excited. I have my Marvel Legends Ben Reilly, and let's put it aside with that figure, and yeah, let's continue with the video. And here we have it next to the Marvel Legends Ben Reilly, and the both figures, well, looks amazing together, I have to say it. And yeah, very nice indeed. The Marvel Legends has some more of a shiny um, appear, as you can see, but the detail is amazing. And even though this is a cheapest version of the figure of this character, um, Hasbro did an amazing job with this figure. I really like it. The articulation with this new Spider-Man are amazing, spectacular. But yeah, let's do a close-up with the figures in here with the difference of the head. Of course, this is more like a classic, more classic Spider-Man, and I think this is more related to the time when this suit appeared after Ben Reilly took the mantle. After, well, Peter Parker thought that he was the clone. But yeah, very nice, very nice indeed. Of course, this figure doesn't have the neck articulation, but yeah, it has some fantastic articulation, even though for being a Marvel Legends. Yes, I really like this articulation here, even though it break the design of the spider. He has some fantastic articulation. Of course, this is pin, has some pins, but yeah, and it only breaks here in the calf here. Very beautiful, both figures. As I said, I don't like to substitute characters for my collection. So yeah, I'm not planning to retire this figure from my display. I will have this figure, I think, with the Ben Reilly head, just to add some variation. I really like the head of Spider-Man here, very 90s, like for example um, McFarlane's design of the eyes. But yeah, I don't plan to substitute this with this. And but yeah, very beautiful. They look amazing. Of course, here the web shooters are different. This is our sculpted, and here are looking more plain, even though they have some sculpt here. But yeah, great figures. And let's continue with another competition. And here we have it next to the Scarlet Spider from MAFEX. And these figures are basically the same, even though I think the torso of the Scarlet Spider is thinner. But yeah, and this is a previous iteration of this character, because, well, we must remember, I think that the moment the clone appears and searching his place on New York, after find out that he was the clone, he was a clone of Peter Parker. Well, he decided to be a Scarlet Spider, but after some crisis from Peter occur, well, he took the mantle of a Spider-Man with this spectacular spider here. But I think, for example, Marvel Legends represent the figures as Ben Reilly. But yeah, a little history, maybe misinformed, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's check out the figures close up here. Very beautiful. The both looks great together. I really like this figure. I previously say that this figure was my very first Marvel Legends. Sorry, my very first um, MAFEX, but I lied because I didn't remember that my very first MAFEX was my Justice League Superman black suit. But yeah, uh, some Easter eggs for my channel if anyone is interested. But yeah, very beautiful. The figures looks amazing together, and I want to try something. He looks fantastic. Even though I believe the Marvel Legends, it, there is a Marvel Legends that has a, a Ben Reilly head with a blonde head, which is basically only the Peter Parker from the two-pack, Mary Jane's two-pack. But yeah, it looks amazing with this head. I really like it. I'm tempted to leave it like this. Very, very beautiful. So yeah, this is the comparison. Let's take some photos and some final um, frame with a couple of other figures to compare sizes. And yeah, let's finish the video. And here we have the MAFEX 143 next to the Marvel Legends Spectacle. And here we have it, the Marvel. And here we have the MAFEX 143 Ben Reilly is Spider-Man next to the Ben Reilly Marvel Legends. And one thing I forget to talk about, of course, is the height difference between these two manufacturers. Of course, and supposed to be this on the same scale, but the Marvel Legends tends to be more taller than the MAFEX. But even though that difference, can get along together and they look amazing on the shelves. So yeah, and of course the MAFEX Scar Spider. I have a video review on my channel. Is my first video review, so check it out. Of course, the MAFEX Carnage, great figure. I really like this figure. I'm almost in love with it. But yeah, and another couple of Marvel Legends. This is Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. This is from the pack as said. I have this figure, but I don't have the Spider-Man figure that she came with. I have the box. Is a thing, okay. And yeah, this is from the retro Spider-Man retro animated. I don't know how to refer to it, but yeah. And of course, I cheated because I put the Peter Parker face from the Renew Your Vows because I think that is superior to the head that it came with this figure. I have that head, of course, but yeah. And as I said, I think that I don't think I'm sure that the retro Scarlet Spider came with this head, but with blue, well, with blonde hair, of course. And this figure, I really like it. I tried to put the head from the Renew Your Vows Mary Jane, but the skin color didn't match. But yeah, I have to stay with this. Is a real great look for the character. The only thing I don't like about this figure is the fist here. I don't know why they include that with this character, but yeah, mini review of these figures. But yeah, and if you made it to this part of the video, I want to thank you very much. It's a long, a long journey for me to try to put these reviews on the channel, and it has been very difficult times, but I try to put some content on the channel. I have a couple of other figures for review. I hope they are ready this week or maybe in a couple of weeks. And of course, more figures will be coming, as I said. And remember, subscribe to the channel, please, and leave your like and leave a comment down below in the comment section. And well, we are gonna see us on the next collection.